What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy lamb potato dish with some boiled white rice. It's very simple and easy. I'm going to show you how to do it. So I've got two Spanish white onions here, roughly chopped them with a cube of garlic and ginger. I've got a diced shoulder of lamb there. I'm going to sweat the onion, garlic, ginger off in a pan. Once that's nicely sweated off, I'm going to add the spices in, which is salt, pepper, Kashmiri chili powder, cumin and coriander powder. Let them all cook together. Make sure it doesn't burn, so they won't become bitter. Let all the spices cook through. Give that about 5 minutes on medium high heat. Once they all cook through, then add a can of tomato. I would recommend about 3 3/4 of a can. If it's too much, then it gets too red, and I don't want that. Then I will add in the diced shoulder of lamb with some green chilies, and then I'm gonna stir that up, let that cook in, let that infuse into the lamb, and then I'm gonna add the potatoes. Because if I add the potatoes in first too early, then they're gonna stew throughout the steaming process. So I'm gonna cook out the lamb and the potatoes on medium to high heat, because I want the potatoes and the meat to infuse with all the spices. I don't want them to be stewed too much. I want the meat to be quite a bit more intense, if you understand what I mean. At this stage, I'm gonna add a bit of my own mixed spice. It just gives a bit more flavour, which has got a bit of nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, and a little bit of pepper. As you can see, it's getting a bit thicker here now. You can see it's getting thicker, and at the same point, I'm steaming it as well. So I've cooked this for about an hour here. Once it's for an hour, it's cooked down, then I'm going to add 2 glasses of water. That's going to build the gravy, because I want this to be slightly runny. Sprinkle with coriander, and then let it simmer a bit more to your consistency, to your liking. I personally prefer it a bit wet, because I want this to be like a broth over rice. I don't want it to be too masala-fied. So once sprinkle the coriander, sprinkle a garam masala, let the meat cook for an hour to hour and a half, and then the water process comes in. So once the meat's cooked for an hour, then I will add the water, 2 glasses of water, as you see, and I'm going to let that simmer on. Once it's simmered, I'm going to prepare the white rice, which is simple in a rice cooker which I was given. It might seem a bit watery, but the point of it is meant to be very simple. Minimum spice and minimum oil. So it's just very simple, like I said. Let that simmer for about another 15-20 minutes on medium heat, and then whatever consistency you prefer it, whatever thickness you prefer it, then it's up to you. I prefer it a bit wet. If you want it a bit more thicker, then keep reducing it higher. That's totally down to you. So that's the lamb and potato dish ready with some yogurt raita, and I hope you enjoyed that dish. You can see the meat is nice and tender. You can see it's falling off the bone. You can see the potato is really soft. You can see the broth is not too watery, but it's also got that nice infusion of the spices, and the rice is nice and fluffy. So give it a try, definitely. It's very simple, very easy, and like I said, once the meat's tender, then you can start the broth process. So it's very healthy dish this, and it has very minimum oil as well. So hope you enjoyed anyway. See you on my next.